Hello. This is your man, Nicholas Shepherd from the Shepherd Family Enterprise, Business Administration and Information System Consultants. And we are here again. This is training session 8B. This is more of a structured training, implementation, and, and instructions. And what we're doing today is that we're going over our factoring process with our project management database system, PMDS, operation management system, OMS, and our whole subject is based on factoring. Okay, so what I like to do is to explain to everyone basically what the Shepherd Family Enterprise uh, Business Administration Information Systems consultant consists of. And in this screen here that you're looking at is basically um, an image of a unity of brothers. Okay, and even though my brother Raymond on the far left, my youngest brother in the middle, myself on the far right, we all have different perspectives of life and family. We still work together as a group and we love each other and respect each other's opinions. Okay, even though we go about in our own facets of life, when things get to a point, my brothers and I, we always get together and work things out. So in business, it's supposed to be the same way. What you need is a group of people, right? Start out small, get them together. Everyone should work on one accord. It shouldn't be about money. It should be about dedication and understanding that we, as a group of business entities, need to work together to bring in our workforce, to bring in clients that would be able to contribute to our effort to grow our business network. Okay, the only way that's going to happen if we work together, no matter what our differences are. Okay, so um, I have some other YouTube videos. It's called How to Build a Business Mindset. You can go out there, look at those videos, and come to your own conclusions. It helps you structure your mindset so that you be able to be a business thinker. Okay, it don't matter what type of odds you're going through, no matter what you're going through in your family life, anything like that. You need to put all that stuff aside when it comes to business. You have to be a business-minded person. All right. Okay. So the second thing, I'm going over to our. This is basically our uh, a non-disclosure agreement presentation. Okay, part. And what it is that any information that you see within this video, as far as the technology, anything like that, that has not been released to the public, is only to a group of people that we choose so that they can visually see exactly what we're doing and to assure them that there's no um, um, things going on the back end, anything like that. But we structured a system that we will carefully monitor business efforts, the finances of what's going on, and if they would like to join our network of business partners, we work together. This is a database we're using, so we can track projects for you. We can build upon that. We can trade technologies. We can work together, make this project management database system work. Now, the ideals that you see, they may replicate in some extent things that I worked with in the past. Okay. Um, I've seen a lot of different things as far as processes um, and other types of technologies. This is the ideal that I come up with. Okay, I've been working with this right here for several years. Um, it's a great start. It came a long way. Those of you probably have seen it when I first started and see it now. I shared my progress with people. I can go back through it with you. I have all my documentation, when I first started, everything like that, up to where it is today. Okay, and the next thing is that if anyone see any information pertaining to our project management database system factoring process, I would like for you to email us at Shepherd Family Enterprise, LLC, at shepherdfamilyenterprise.com. The topic should be technology violation, bar, PMDS, bar, functional violations. The message should describe the content and the nature of the violation and when it happened and where it occurred. Okay? And also, like I was explaining to you, that we're going to be describing our factoring process. And let me describe to you what our factoring process is. It's based on information that we pull up, right, from previous um, clients, all right, different venues or whatever it may have, and we gather this information and we come up with an ideal, basically how we are going to work with a particular client. Okay, we create a group of queries, we enter information to a database, and based on the products and the resources that we lock down, we use that data to calculate our next proposal. All right, because they have to be an average. All right, they have to be an average. So we're gonna go more often to this, but the first thing I would like to do is to go into my introduction to our organization, and I would like for you to just kind of like sit back, okay, and watch this presentation as I explain it, and then as I do that, we'll go on to the next step, okay? Okay. Okay, again, thank you very much for attending this session of the Shepherd Enterprise Business Administration Information System Consultants training session. And I would like for you to go out to my business network out on YouTube, go to my channel and click subscribe, like, and then share the content that is on the video. Um, and click the alarm button so that you will be alerted whenever I create more material and whatever subject it is about what I'm doing. Um, Go out there under shepherdfamilyenterprise.com. You can see a lot of things that I have. I will be showing you some other things that we got going on as well. Um, I would like for you to um, understand that this is the Project Manager Database System, PMDS, the Operation Management System, OMS, and this is the functional database that is being used to track clients' progress and be able to link clients to other resources so they can get their project things done. Okay, if you decide to work with our company in the future, you can contact us at 1-614-680-0536. Okay. You can also reach out to us by going to our website, going to www.shepherdfamilyenterprise.com. You can also go to our business blog site at https at www.tapatalk.com, or it's https colon // www.tapatalk.com / groups / shepherd family / okay. And also, in order to make this happen, all our efforts happen, we really recommend and we really would like for all of you to make a donation to our business effort. And this business effort is to help young entrepreneurs get their business ideas off the ground by bringing them in, teaching them the fundamentals of business, how to network, how to train them, how to document the information that they have, give them some type of sound structure that we utilize on our time. A lot of this training um, is not charged to the client, the young client entrepreneur at all. We would like to build a customer base, and a lot of times we do not charge money for the initial consultation, anything like that. And we would like to be able to get donations and investments into the company so that we can continue to work with these new clients and link these clients that are established in an organization with your company, so that whenever they ask us in a venue where that we are not able to assist them, if you are up under our umbrella, then what we would do, we will introduce them to your organization as well. Okay. So again, you can reach out to us whenever you feel like you want to know or you want to become a member or associate with our organization. Okay. And again, I would like to thank you for attending our session, our training session. And whenever you decide you would like to get with us, there's a lot of other information under our business social instruction and meanings presentation, which we will go over with you if you would like to be a partner. And if you would like to know more about our database systems and what we can do to provide services for your company as a drill down method database, you can get with us, and then we will work with you with that as well. Okay. Now, what I want to do now at this particular time, okay, there's a video that I have, okay, and I'm not going to play the sound at all, but what I'm going to do is that I'm going to move through this, and then we're going to go back and I'm going to explain to you exactly what this is for, okay? So, um, the initial stage is whenever you contact our organization, okay, is that the first thing will happen is that you will, I got a lot of stuff up. Okay, the first thing will happen is that our representative, okay, they open the database, they'll come to the screen here, and they will log in. They have a splash screen that will introduce them into our project management database system. And then it will come here so that if they have any problems, anything like that, they have a source to where they can contact us so that we can help them through any process that they have. Okay. And then they will come to this screen here. This screen here is a customer client service screen, and this customer client service screen is a universal screen that they use and that we use to link our clients with other possibilities or other network sources, other departments, and be able to secure a basis of what they want and getting whatever process they want completed. Okay. Now, the first thing that happens is that when they first contact us, they will come up with this screen. Okay. And they will be when they contact our office. And what it is that, of course, this screen right here would be blank. And what they would do is we would fill out all this information that's pertaining to the person that actually contacting us. Our service rep will put their name in, their ID, um, the date of call, the time, the purpose of the call. Okay. And then they will try to put a brief description of what the call is about. Okay. Once they gain information, they're trying to put as much information in the service area about your company as they can, like the business name, city, the state is in, the zip code, and everything like their website, so we can research some information about your company. And then the person that contact us, their name and their function within your company. Okay, and then their callback number, and then they have extension as well. Now, once this has happened, we have this button that we submitted for action. At that time, the um, it will go out to um, one of our consultants and dealing on whatever the situation is, and they will complete this information. They will contact you, and they will complete this information out here as much as they can, and then it will come to this form here. All right, with a new customer worksheet, they will gather enough to more information. They will do an introduction. Um, they'll see if there's a contract number complete. These right here are triggers to find out whether or not they can work with you. If you already have a pending project that's in the works, anything like that, they will contact you or they will connect you with the project managers working with. If you want to work with someone else, then that's your prerogative. We'll fill in all the necessary information as far as what it is that you want, um, what your intentions are. Then what we'll do, we'll submit this information for action. Okay. Now, the consultant, they will get as much information as they can about your organization, like to do, your name, the business address, um, you know, the rep's name of your company, their function. We wouldn't need the EIN right now, but we have some type of service number that are associated with your EIN number, and when your business was created. Okay, and then unless this other list of information that will be necessary later on, and once that has been completed, um, we will click submit for action, which will go out to a consultant. Um, go out to the project manager. Once this is submitted for action, okay, the first thing they would do is the project manager or the person account manager will contact you. Um, Once they contact you, there's some other information they would try to gather from you as far as um, what are your intentions and everything like that, and just to close out some information, some questions they may not have any questions, and then once that happens, they will submit your request. If the negotiations go okay and you decide you would like to move forward, they will submit the whole process over to the accounts or the customer accounts, where you will be assigned a customer account number. And with this customer account number is just something that would establish you as a potential client. It's not a client, it's a potential client. You would not be a full-fledged client until you get um, a project number, right? And an account number, all right? Which we will just go through that in a minute, okay? So, the next thing that we have here that I'm going to open up to you and show you, um, it's going to be after we get that information, everything like that, and the accounting manager will contact your organization. When they contact your organization, the first thing they can do, okay, make sure that I am in the screen, because last time I did that wasn't. Okay. Um, what they would do, they would gather some information from you. Okay. One of the things they would do is they will get enough business information from you, like as far as um, your business address, where you are, some general information that we need, okay, to be able to track the process. And once that is done, okay, once that is done, we will uh, uh, go into the factoring process, okay, which this whole process is all about, okay. And what we'll do is we have the information. You decided that the customer decided they would like to move forward with the process of working with us, because you got to understand one thing. Whenever a customer contacts us, we know we have 2 to 5 days to lock them in. Okay. Once we have locked in this client, okay, and we get them into negotiations where we come up with some type of monetary solution of what they would pay in order for us to work with them, then we will move forward. Okay. And how we go about doing this, negotiating the cost, we have a factor to approve funded account. Okay. Now, in this factor approved funded account, based on the information we have, we will use this to work with. We will get back with the client, and we will go to this factor amount analysis form. And this is a factor amount analysis form. Basically, all this does is we have all the information, okay, that we need. This particular table is not linked to a table right now because we're still building this whole factoring process. And once we have that information, the first thing we would do, if this client is a returning client or existing client, the information pertaining to the client, the information will pop up here. Okay, it will have their name, account number, the order number. They have their customer number and the actual cost of the project. All right, that's the actual cost. Now there's a breakdown of that, but the actual cost of the project we're here and the date it was proposed. Right now, the first thing that will happen when we work with a client we have three offerings, okay? And these three offerings are based on uh, previous customers that we dealt with that want to work within the the the, the budget that you basically uh, um, brought to our attention. Okay, so once you give us a budget, okay, we will say, okay, well, and you explain to us exactly what you want done based on the need, everything like that. Um, we would we'll make you an offer. Okay, we'll say, okay, well, we'll do this for this amount, right? And we put a date, right? And if you go with the first offer is good, then it would go down to it would go down to negotiated costs, right? Um, and then we say, okay, they accepted our offer at this rate. We put a date. Then we don't have to do none of these other ones, right? Because it's not necessary. And then we go down to negotiated cost adjustments. Now, if once we click the negotiated costs, right, it may be some fluctuation in costs a little bit, but not that much. But uh, there will be something that we'll use. But if the cost is good all the way down the line, it's something that we can work with, then we'll put the negotiated cost adjustment in this first box. This right one supposed to be one, two, and three, and then the date, and then we'll click this button. It says factoring negotiated adjustment cost. These are all calculations, and this is what we're working on. This is the factoring process that we're working on right now. Okay, now once that take place, okay, we gather all this information in, and we decide, okay, this is what we want to do. We will click this button, right? Print factor, negotiated costs, adjusted one through three, and what would happen is that it would be a report. That report would have a breakdown of what you want and the timeline it would actually take to get it done, okay, based on previous analysis, okay, and the workload we have and a lot of other factors, okay. That would determine if we have to hire one, two, three, consultants to work on it, or it's gonna be one consultant. Um, we don't know, okay? But until we find out that, then that's how we close out deals, okay? Now, once this had happened, okay, we got all the information, the contracts are signed, everything like that. The next thing what will happen is, okay, we would create a budget, right? Okay, we would create a budget for the client, and we'll say, okay, well, what we want, okay, this up front, right? You got to pay this amount up front, and we have these many consultants working with your company, and this you have to pay every 2 weeks, every month until the end of the project. Okay. All right. So that's where we are right now. I'm trying to make sure that I didn't leave anything out. Um, I wanted to work a little bit more on this, but like I say, I ran out of time because I had to redo the video and everything like that. I don't really like working on the details of things too long because what happens that the day gets longer and everything like that, and I gotta get myself prepared to work, call some clients and work with some people and and do some things. So that is this process right here. Let's see, is there anything else I need to share with you? Um, there's another thing in our factoring process would be here. Okay, this is going to be customer account balance and credits. And I'm going to have to rename this form. Okay, it says customer account page. You're going to have to, this right here to be balance and credits, balance and credit sheet, because I would have never thought of this. But the whole thing is, okay, and I'm going to close and kind of like move this out because I need to do something right quick. Let's see. And I also wanted to introduce you to this as well because this is something else I want to talk to you about. And I just want to make sure we all on the same page with this. Uh, Okay. I'm trying to make sure I got all this stuff set up so I can show it to you what I got going on. Okay. Yeah, some stuff going on. Okay, so what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna introduce you a process that you need to implement into your um, work plan. All right, and I'm gonna go over, swing over to it right now, and it is. Make sure I got it here. It is this. Okay, and this is basically what I use. Okay, as a tool. Okay, this is my project meeting dates and times worksheet, and it's a Word document basically, and throughout time, you're going to realize this is very important for you to document what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Even if you don't do anything, you still would have marked that day and say, well, I didn't work on the project today. And if you do work on a project, you need to list exactly what you've done and what have you done to successfully accomplish whatever you were set out to do when you woke up that morning or once you sat down. Okay. So you must know exactly what you was going to work on, and you must have something written down what you actually accomplished. Right? You understand? So this particular document, okay, I got to update it. Update it on my entire document. Okay, so I can go to 19. Okay, I started okay, it was AM. It wasn't PM. Okay, so here, I'll save this. And what it is that in here I will say, all right, today I reviewed this document here. Um, and then the next thing I did, I created um, another video. I'll put the video out there, and I'm gonna write down exactly what I discussed, the forms I went over, everything like that. So I put that all in here. Um, these are the things and what I'm planning on doing the next day. Okay. And then once I finish that, I look over everything, make sure everything's correct, and then I'll close everything out. Okay. Okay. Um, the next thing is you always have to have some type of work document as far as if you're dealing with technology, you're dealing with whatever you're dealing with, you always have to have some type of form that you have so that you can keep track of what you're doing. Okay. I have this form here. This is a non-technical document. It is a technical document, but it's more on the administrative side. It is listing what I've done and what I need to do next. So I can look at this queries and I can go into it. This is not it's a technical document, but it's not as descriptive, okay, as I think that I would want to have it. But that's when classes come in. All right, you understand? That's when classes come in. People come in and you want to put everything you have out there, especially like now on the internet. You want to make sure people have enough information so that if they have any questions, they come to you and ask you the question. All right. So this is my document right here. This is a document I use to track. Um, all my forms have documents. Okay, and I learned that through time experience. And I write this stuff down and I add in there what I've done and how I want things done, etc. Okay. Okay, we can go over more of this later. Okay, because I did go over this in some previous videos. I can go over with you with those things if you like. Just all you gotta do is contact us and let us know exactly what you want, how you want things done, and from there, we can, we can work together. Okay, or I can show you how to get your team together. All right. Okay, so that's the end of my training session, and we're gonna have a Q&A. And if you have any questions or anything like that, you can put them in the comments section, or you can email us, or you can go out to our business blog site, which I gave to you, and you can find out exactly through our different various topics. We probably already have answers to your questions already. I really encourage you to go out to um, my business YouTube channel, go out through the training, look at my videos. A lot of the videos may not seem as related to you, but once you start looking at those videos and listen to them and follow the detailed information that I'm giving you, you're gonna find out that your life would be a lot easier, okay, in business. Okay. Again, I would like to thank you for coming aboard, and hopefully we will be in contact again. All right. All right. Thank you very much.